Anytime that somebody tells you that the tool you're using is really customizable, that is a red flag that it is also potentially kind of confusing. So let's demystify Google Chat notifications today. So I kind of think of these in two different levels. One is the top or general settings, and the second level is kind of the specific ones for unique chats or spaces. So let's look at the high level or the general ones first. And those are easy to find up in the top navigation bar where it says that I'm active here. You can set, obviously, do not disturb or set away, but at the bottom, you can click on chat notification settings. So this is kind of a global setting. You can allow or disallow chat notifications. You can open chat bubbles down at the bottom left of the screen for new chats that come in. You can decide that if you click on that bubble, it goes full screen or it defaults to the little stuff along the bottom where you can have multiple chat rows going. You can set the sounds for new notifications. I choose calm because it tends to happen quite a bit as more and more of all of us are living in chat. And then this is probably my favorite or most important one. It's the email notifications. So here you can turn those off or you can enable them. And this is critical because a lot of times chats come through and there's a lot of them each day. And you want to make sure that you're catching up with them and that you're not missing any time you're mentioned or somebody asks you a question. If you allow for mentions and direct messages, that will allow email nudge notifications to come through at, a period of like a day or so after you've been mentioned in a chat, just kind of as a reminder. Super, super helpful. And here you can also manage like blocked or spaces that you've blocked and stuff like that. So now let's look at the specific settings. So for individual chats, it's really simple. If you select the chat and click on the three dots, you can turn on or off notifications for that individual chat. For spaces, there's another option, and this one's really interesting. So if I can go to the same three dots, and I can click on notifications here for all new messages. So I have it enabled for all new messages, but that's not the only option. You can notify always for new messages. You can also notify less. And this does it in two ways. One, if there's a group chat and you're mentioned in the group chat, it will send you a notification. It won't send you a notification if there's just general chat happening. It will also enable you to identify the first message of new threads. So this is really important as we migrate from currents to spaces. So if we have a group that has threaded or new conversations, you might want to make sure that you're getting the new conversation that's been posted, but you don't want to get notified every single conversation that happens. So you can get notified and then pick and choose if you want to follow that. And then you can always turn off the notifications, but you will still see if you're mentioned, there's like a little dot that's on the icon. So you can always go to the sidebar and be able to see if there's a dot here, that means there's a new conversation where you've been mentioned. So I hope that helps. Awesome. Have a good one.